You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Come on in. We're going to figure some stuff out today because I know it's just not me. It's actually a lot of people I meet every single day. Do you feel this way? Sometimes you're maybe bumbling and stumbling through life. I mean, you're rambling, doing the things you want to be doing, but actually you end up bumbling, stumbling, wondering why you're not quite getting what you want every single minute of the day. That's difficult to do. There's no doubt about it. If it were easy, everybody would do it. But there are a few ways, a couple of simple steps you can take to actually get more on path and more direct in your trajectory. If you pay attention, we'll do that today. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. You should get what you want no matter what gets in the way. And there's a lot that's in the way, and it's not a bad thing. It's just how life is. It's easier to let life get in the way than to make it your way. It's a whole lot easier to go with the flow than to make the flow, isn't it? It always is. So this show is about kind of waking you up a little bit, kind of waking me up, because I have to wake myself up every single day. Wake up, that's first step in everything we do, and saying, hey, listen, the world is taking you a certain direction, and if you just relax and go with it, that's what's going to happen. However, if you decide to take your own path, make your own choices, everything changes. Is it easier? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A little scary at first? Probably. It's probably why you're not doing it. But once you get it going, you won't look at it any other way. How are you? My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. I call it define, refine, and execute. And it's really stoic. It's really a way of looking at how you get in life. And again, understanding that most of what we do every single day is kind of automatic, and most people are kind of lazy. I'm not saying you, I'm just saying most people, like 98% of the world is that way. So they're going to go with the flow, and they're not going to make a choice, although they may complain along the way that they're not getting what they want. Have you noticed it? That's the negativity part of the world. It's kind of part of our human experience, right? Feeling a little bit lost. I mean, nobody gave us an owner's manual, did they? Had to figure this out. It's called wisdom. We get up, we ramble through the day, we feeling like, hey, let's go, let's do our thing. Bumble, stumble, bump into things. Man, moving toward our purpose in life, that's what we're doing here. So if you want a more meaningful life, what is it about? Well, it's essentially about
knowing where you're heading, and common sense here, dodge those millions of people getting in your way. They are. They're just drifting all over the place. They're in your way. They don't mean to be in your way. Well, some do. Some have decided to be in your way. You've met them before. It's okay. You can dodge them too. Most people, however, are not deciding to get in your way. They're just getting in your way because they're just doing what they do. You know that, right? Not being negative. I'm just saying that's who they are. If you're not careful, you're going to get caught up in that aimless journey. And we don't want that to happen.
This is going to be an extremely busy month. I have to watch 104 soccer games, follow the pregame, the postgame, yell useless opinions at the TV. It's a lot. So I knew that when it comes to screening for colon cancer, the choice was clear. The Cologuard Plus test. It can be used at home and can only take 15 minutes, so I can do it during halftime and not miss any action. If you are 45 or older and at average risk, ask your healthcare provider about screening for colon cancer with the Cologuard test. You can also request a prescription at Cologuard.com.
So we define, we refine, and we execute. So you're first in every single thought. And this is hard to do. I challenge you right now, every single day, throughout the day, in the morning, evening, middle of the day, on the weekends, holidays, the whole thing, to have a thought in your mind that is defined and definite. Now, that's kind of a Napoleon Hill phrase, definite purpose. It's what he called it. It's hard to say. A defined purpose, basically. But here's what most people forget. When you get up in the morning and you decide to go for your purpose in life and define what that's going to be, which is really difficult to do, a lot of folks haven't figured that out. The big overriding overall purpose for the day I die, this is what I would have done. That's hard sometimes. And we spend a lot of time working through that, trying to figure that stuff out for people. I contend that in most cases, you already are on that path and know what it is. You just haven't defined it in your own mind. However, we have minor purposes too that lead to your overall goal. What does that mean? This is where people get thrown off. You know, we're hearing me say all the time, you can't multitask. Well, you don't have to multitask, but you do have multiple things you're doing throughout the day. For instance, if you have an overall purpose to go out and change the world, whatever that means to you, and you know that you've got to be healthy and fit, you have another purpose in life, don't you? You have a purpose every single day that's going to dictate what you eat, how you exercise, how you sleep, all that stuff. If you're going to go change the world, you're going to have another purpose to be a good family person, possibly, if that's who you are. And every single day, you're going to have to be a good husband, a good wife, a good dad. That goes along with everything else. If you're going to change the world, yet you have a job, every single day, you have a smaller purpose of making sure that job is done right so you get paid and can live the life you want to. So we have a major overall thing, if you will, that we're going for. And then we have all these little things in between. And I think the little things are actually more confusing than the big thing. The big thing's pretty confusing. See, we really do need an owner's manual here. So getting what you want in life, it requires not only that very defined thing you're going after, it also demands refinement in the goal that you seek. You have to refine it because things change along the way. You learn along the way. You get knowledge every single day. As you get older, over 40 years old, probably under 40, a little more challenging, all that knowledge you get crystallizes into wisdom, and that wisdom simply is acquired through your years of experience. It does take time, but it's the knowledge combined with the years to get there. So as you define your goal and go after it, you refine it every single day based on what you know and what you've learned in your past, and use that as your guide to the future. Your wisdom will allow you to cautiously and effectively move closer to your defined goal. Now, I will tell you, most of the people I work with, when they get me on the phone, get me on a Zoom call, something like that, Scott, coach me, tell me what to do. I can't tell you what to do. Please tell me what to do. Okay, well, I'll make something up, go do it. And they'll do it probably. But most people will tell me, I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm worn out. It's negative. I've tried everything. I want to stop. I want to get off this world. I just want to start again. I do not. No. What you need to do is define this overall purpose of your life, define the pieces that are going to get you there, be willing to refine them every single day, and understand that that very thing you want to get off, that thing that has been driving you crazy, whatever experience this is that you just want to get away from, stop the world, I want to get off, that's the wisdom that will allow you to get exactly what you want. My God, I would never give that up. And Scott, that's painful. Yeah, it is. Learning the lessons in life is sometimes painful, if you see it that way. There is no failure. It's only a lesson, right? You've heard that before. And people who move forward understand that. If you have a strong enough purpose in life and you know exactly what you're doing every single day, you won't stop at anything. You'll define it. You'll refine it. And there's one more step. One more thing you've got to do. This is as old as time. And I can tell you anything is possible. In my world, I've learned this, that anything I've ever done great has been happened because of this one thing. Anything I've ever done poorly has been happened because of probably the opposite of the one thing. And a few mistakes in between as well. So we define, we refine. And the final step that differentiates you between those who don't find their way and those who do, execution of your plan in the direction of your destination, your consistent execution of your action is your way to what you want. But only after you've defined it and refined it and get out of bed every single day and go after it will that happen for you. If you try to do it before, you're a bumbling, stumbling, rambling mess just like the rest of the world, and maybe not even consciously aware of it. But once you are, you'll never be that again. So as you walk through your day, today, tomorrow, every day, define, refine, and consistently execute what you want. And my guess is you're going to get it. Okay, coming up tomorrow, we're going to focus on the 20% of life. Focus on where you should be focusing for the Pareto rule. Is that what it is? I didn't say it right, but you know what it is. The 80-20 rule. We're going to flip that around a little bit and tell you how you may be not looking at it quite right to get what you want in life. We'll talk about that tomorrow. The next day, how to balance every minute of your day. It's an old radio trick I'll pass on to you that I learned way too long ago. And then choosing to be positive. It is your choice. That's Friday's show. Then we have a holiday weekend here in America. Face Your Passion is still available as part of the Daily Boost Premium program. It will be there until the end of the month. Go to dailyboostpremium.com and get it. It'll transform your life. It'll stay there longer if you're already a member. Don't worry, we're not going to take it away to you, but we will take it away for new folks after that. See you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost.